How can you lose your residency for not marking an X? I'm going to tell you a story, a sad case, in which a nephew of a good client of ours went to renew his student residence on his own. What happened? I will read you the resolution. This was very recent. It says, factual background, second point. Accompanying the application, the interested party provides the fee model 790 code 012, which does not correspond to the processing of the application submitted. With such a date attaching the official fee models, the interested party is required to pay the legally established fees. This act is sent by registration mail with notice of receipt to the address for notification purposes that the interested party fills in the application form submitted. But when an attempt is made to extend the notification, it has not been possible to do so, and it is done by means of an announcement published in the BOE Official State Gazette on that date. It will take effect from the day following its publication, if the interested party has not corrected the application or provided the required documentation within the established period. It goes on to talk about grounds, and at the end it says, I resolve to close due to tacit withdrawal the extended stay for studies, authorization of the citizen in question, an appeal for reconsideration may be lodged against this decision. What has happened? Well, something tremendously absurd has happened. It has happened that the student who filled in the application form, the X10, did not put an X here, which is, I agree, that communications and notifications may be sent by online means to the email address provided. What does this mean? This means that if you have entered an email address in order to receive notifications, you would have quickly received an email on your mobile phone stating that you had made a mistake in the fee. It is very normal to make a mistake with this fee. Very normal. That is the fee for the police. If someone who doesn't know how to read the instructions, it is normal for them to get confused. If you don't put the X on the power to receive communications electronically by email, the immigration office sends it to the address given in the application. What happens? Well, it happens that the postman takes it, that the name is not in the mailbox, that the postman tries to deliver it, that he leaves the acknowledgement of receipt. In the end, it is not delivered. It is not delivered, and it is published in the BOE, Official State Gazette. It is published in the BOE, and it is assumed that when it is published in the BOE, you are notified and the 10 working days of the requirement begins. The 10 working days passed, and it was archived. He had not even received the file. He found out because he was looking on the internet, saw it, and contacted the immigration office. It is sad that, firstly, it took him so many months to find out what had happened. Secondly, that the procedure has been shelved, so whether or not it is shelved is a matter for the official, and that a proper appeal should be made. And all this for having attempted a delicate procedure on his own, which should be done by a professional who is also in this world, the world of foreigners, and has experience. Can an appeal be made? Yes. An appeal can be made saying that it was a formal error, that it is not a problem of substance, but of procedural form, and it depends on the official with whom it falls, whether or not they raise it. If they don't raise it, well, the boy loses the school year. He remains irregular. It is a problem to reapply for a student initial. He loses all the seniority. He can never issue the title if he does not have an NIE. 1,001 problems for not having gone to a professional. And in the end, he would have spent 100 times more than what he would have paid. Just to let you know where the problems can be found. Best regards.